Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. All right, it is near the end of the week of Iowa. Next week, New Hampshire. And we learned a lot this week. Iowa caucus showed how unpopular Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis was. And even demonstrated that Nikki Haley not as popular as what her campaign is making her seem to be. She couldn't even beat Ron DeSantis by two. She couldn't even reach 20% of support. And as the liberal media, they continue to, you hear the sound of silence. Best sound, by the way, the sound of coping. Just pure silence. And then now we're suddenly getting ads again, suggesting that Nikki Haley's best performance is going to be in New Hampshire. I agree with that to a point, but they're also saying that Trump could lose. And that is debatable because we have New Hampshire. In the state of New Hampshire, Trump has won every single poll. Nikki Haley hasn't won any polls, and now, recently, she is falling. A Suffolk University and Boston Globe has her at 52%. That's bad. Really bad. I mean, has her hit Donald Trump at 52%, Nikki Haley 35%. Ron DeSantis has removed all efforts in trying to get to New Hampshire. And with the rate that Nikki Haley is at right now, I would expect Ron DeSantis to finish at double digits. So, as you know, we have what I've also seen in the liberal media, that thousands of Democrats are registering as Republicans. Should we be concerned about that? Well, let's think about it here. Thousands. All right, I would think a majority of Democrats in the state of New Hampshire, should not be concerned. Aren't concerned, and they're staying. I'm hoping at least 1,000 Democrats go out and register as Republicans. Either that, I think that's meddling, but whatever. They're going to do whatever they can to stop Trump. Think of that. They don't care about renominating Biden. They want to stop Trump. So they're going to register as Democrats and vote for as Republicans and vote for Nikki Haley, because they're achieving something. They're getting something done. Because if they go and vote for the Democrat primary, same result's going to occur. Joe Biden is going to be nominated no matter what, because he has very small opposition with Dean Phillips and Marianne Williamson. Joe Biden is the president. He's the alpha. He is the leader of the party. Democrats are going to renominate him. And Democrats that are going and leaving their party to temporarily become Republicans to stop Trump, they know that. They obviously know that, and they don't care. And they will vote for Biden in the general election, regardless if Haley gets the nomination. We know that. This is more about stopping Trump. All right? So that clears a lot. With more polls, we are now going to do a new prediction here. This is hard. So we are going to do a new prediction for two states that will be coming up. The state of New Hampshire, the state of Nevada, maybe Nevada, and the state of South Carolina. Yeah, I think those are the states we're probably going to do. But as right now, let's do New Hampshire. The state of New Hampshire we have is Donald Trump. We'll have in blue. That's the color once again. We decided to, I'm going by Wikipedia's definition of the candidates. We will have, once again, Nikki Haley in gold or yellow. She doesn't deserve gold, but whatever. I'll call it orange. So, yes, a lot has changed, though. We have decided to keep Coos County for Nikki Haley. What I'm trying to figure out is these polls, the aggregate polls on top. Should we count that? I would personally. This poll releasing today has Donald Trump 45.4%, 34.6%. Just keep that in mind. There was this poll right here, 538, 49%. So yeah, it looks like Trump is most likely going to prevail against Haley, but I'd expect Merrimack County to kind of go blue too. Why? Well, first off, I don't know. Does Merrimack County have Concord? Well, first off, yeah. You got to take a look at New Hampshire. More research on New Hampshire, the Granite State, White Mountain State. Yes, largest city is Manchester. Right over here and here, but yeah, there's a chance that probably Trump will prevail. I mean, here's the thing. The idea is, even though Nikki Haley won like a huge percentage of rural voters, that does not mean hereby then Nikki Haley is going to carry all the rural vote through these whole entire primaries. It does not mean that. And this, instead, what I believe this means, we'll probably give this to, that means it really depends on the state. New Hampshire is a rural state. Manchester is the biggest city in New Hampshire by, let's see, population-wise, 115,000 people. That's a lot of people, but that's the biggest. Meanwhile, there's the capital, Concord, and Concord, I believe that's in Merrimack County. Yes, it is. It's actually pretty small. It's 43,976,000 people. So just keep in mind of that. I'm tempted to kind of give this county, which holds Manchester, probably give it to Haley. What would it look like if it looked like this? Or if we gave Coos County to Haley. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and give this county to Haley. I think she's going to reach the neocon support in that. I'm not sure about Coos County. We might actually have to flip Coos County to Trump as it's looking like right now. But yes, this is probably, I'm predicting it's probably going to look like, as of right now, it could be possible that Trump wins, is this Grafton County? I don't know. Wins this county here. And we have this county only for going to Nikki Haley. Or it goes vice versa. This county goes blue for Haley and this county goes for Trump. Honestly, I don't know. So it really does depend. As of what we're looking like right now, our analysis has changed a lot. Because last prediction we had with Nikki Haley was soaring high. And now she's back in the 30s. Thanks to Vivek Ramaswamy possibly dropping out. But as you know, Nikki Haley has not been doing so good lately. This is probably the downfall of her campaign. And this is going to probably determine how well she's probably going to go. Although, of course, she could possibly overperform. But we can't say for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is our prediction in the state of New Hampshire. Put it there. Let's take a look at South Carolina. South Carolina. In the South. This is, of course, Nikki Haley's state. And guess what? Nikki Haley is doing much better in South Carolina not in New Hampshire, than in her own state. Because South Carolina is Trump country, while New Hampshire is a state where it's run by Republican neocons, like Chris Sununu, it's hard to say if the majority of New Hampshireans are Democrats or Republicans, but in reality, I think they're libertarian. Like I keep telling you, they're libertarian, and they're more moderate. They'll vote Republican. If it's a neocon, they'll vote for Democrat if it's a libertarian Democrat. So, yeah, they'll even vote for Biden. Yeah, they will not vote for Trump because they don't view Trump. That's not their ideology. Yes, these are the polls. Haley is at 20%. And what I'm trying to think here is what poll would be a good... Well, let's take a look at some Iowa primaries. 2016 Republican primaries. Kind of take an example of a look at South Carolina. And get a little idea. I think it's very possible that Nikki Haley can pick up probably one county. That's it. Only one. And I highly doubt she's going to pick up any more than that. But the question is, which one? I would possibly think the most anti-Trump one, but let's see. I'm going to take a look at 2020 results, because realistically, this county, Allendale, is the most Democratic county in the state, and barely anyone lives there. As you know, this is an African-American county. But giving that to Haley would be kind of an understatement. I am not sure if Haley would be enough to harvest. Richland County is pretty popular. Good enough, I possibly would say this one would be good enough to give to Haley. For now, because I don't want to make this video so long. This is the second video I'm doing where we're doing predictions by county with several states. So yeah, breaking news: Trump wins. Of course, Nikki Haley, however, does win the anti-Trump, more liberal Richland County. All right, this is my South Carolina's primary prediction. Let's take a look now all the way to Nevada. So Nevada, Silver Star State. Let's see. So Nevada, we haven't checked the primary poll for you yet. As of right now, it looks like a non-binding primary. Nikki Haley is the only one on the non-binding. I don't know, what does that mean? That's on February 6th. We can do a prediction on that. Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis at the presidential caucuses on February 8th. We are not going to do the Virgin Islands. Don't fret. But yeah, what are you predicting, you may say? What it's looking like right now, Nikki Haley's not in the real clear polling poll. But yeah, it looks like Donald Trump's going to win. Take a look at Nikki Haley, 6%. Ron DeSantis, 13%. These polls have not updated. And that's fine. It makes my job even easier. And guess what? Makes this video shorter. And that is perfectly fine. We have Donald Trump carrying all the counties in Nevada. And that's something that I would expect. So, here you guys have it. my predictions in the next 3 states, which will be coming up. There are 2 states, are Nevada and New Hampshire, are in, of course, January of this month. It's already the 19th. As we know, we have 2 more states to go this month. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next political episode.